Welcome back to another What Sold Weekend Edition video, guys. So these are my sales from Friday until Monday when I am filming this. So for this week, that's October, I believe, 11th through the 14th. Is today the 14th? It is. Okay, let's get into it. So if you guys watched last week, you know I was waiting for a crab cake sandwich. Which was taking way longer than expected at this place. It was after yard sales. I was starving. I ordered a sandwich and I had to wait. So I started listing things from the car. This was one of the items. Last week it was a mug that sold to Kathy. And this week a buyer purchased this Conair Mini Pro smoothing brush. I paid $1 for it. It sold for $14.99 plus shipping. Alrighty. Next is an American Girl Bitty Baby doll. She sold for $85 plus shipping. She was new in the box. I have had her for a little while. I can't remember what I paid for, but I want to say maybe $10, $15. Next is a Stella and Dot Dahlia, whatever flower that is, pearl gold bib statement necklace. This I've had for a little while. Also, I believe I paid $5 for this. It sold for $34.99 plus shipping. Alrighty, and then I have this 31 finishing touch bag charm, little pom-poms. This came out of a lot I picked up over the winter. I don't even think it was this past winter. It might have been the winter before. I don't know. I picked up a whole lot of stuff at like an indoor flea market at a church. And yeah, the items are just, always selling here and there. So same buyer also purchased, this sold for $9.99 with free shipping. Same buyer also purchased one in another colorway. So they shipped together. Not too bad. They went at like the 4-ounce, rate. Next is a Longaberger napkin basket in red. These baskets with the different colors are a little bit harder to find. I did take a best offer, scrolling here on my phone to see what I accept. I believe it was $47 on this plus shipping. Yes, it was. All right, next is 2 rolls of Waverly wallpaper border. These I actually had sitting here for a little while, and I was like, oh, let me get these things listed. I paid $1 or $2 for them, and, I was thinking maybe like $20, but then I was kind of looking up comps and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I think I can get a little more for this border. So I listed them at $39.99, and they sold within a couple weeks for $39.99 plus shipping. All right, next, Kathy with a C, not with a K. Kathy, one of my lovely viewers, purchased this cat coin bank for $21 plus shipping. This was a recent pickup and it was on video, but it hasn't made it out yet. I forget what I paid. I know I bundled with 2 other things. It was a $1 or $2 basically. But yeah, that video will be out sometime in the future. I'm a little behind on some videos. Anyway, next is a Hallmark Mickey Mouse window shopping ornament. This came from the Hallmark Disney sale, one of them that I went to over the winter, and it sold for $19 with free shipping. Next is a Longaberger pink travel mug for the breast cancer awareness. This I took a best offer of $15 plus shipping. I figured I would get the ball rolling on these. Because usually once you have a sale on a multi-quantity item, it will push the rest up in search. So I did take a $15 offer, and I have 9 left of these to sell. These did come out of the big Longaberger purchase that I made in July. Next is a Lego Castle King's Battle Chariot. Open box, new in open box. So this I actually got for free at a yard sale last summer. It was open. The lady said, just take it. I don't know if it's complete or whatever. And I looked in and I was kind of skeptical. I was like, oh, you know, it was a fairly large box to only have the guide and 2 bags in it. So I was kind of thinking it wasn't complete. Well, got home, checked it out, and realized, yes, it is complete. That's all it comes with is the 2 bags and the instructions. So yeah. So I just listed it as, you know, new and open box. The bags are sealed and it's sold. It's out for a while, but that's okay. It sold for $99 plus shipping. Next is another Longaberger napkin basket. This one is in green with the liner. This one sold for $64.99 plus shipping. Oh, this is the big one. This is the big one of the weekend. This is a pair of red bottoms for men. So these Louboutins sold for $699, as you see. So I actually purchased these the same day, the same day I was out yard sailing. My fairly recent yard sale video with all of the Lily Pulitzer stuff. Well, this was the same day, a different location, but it was the same day. It was the end of the day. I was no longer filming, and I happened upon a stop. This man had all sorts of designer stuff. Which I believe came from a family member who had passed, but all designer stuff. Most of it was new. And he was asking $100 a pair on the shoes. So I think that's why there were still some left. You know, he did say that he sold about 4 pair to one woman earlier in the day. And, you know, here and there he was selling them. But you know, at that price, at a yard sale, not everyone's willing to spend it. So, which is nice because that way you can still find stuff like this late in the afternoon. Like I said, I was following my route through town, and this one, I just did not get to it till the afternoon. But had I known how good this sale was going to be, maybe I would have like gone earlier. But, you know, you don't always know what people are going to have. Anyway. So at the sale, I purchased these Louboutins. I purchased a pair of Gucci loafers. I believe I got 3 Burberry scarves. And maybe that was it. Did I get anything else there? I was looking at some like Ralph Lauren stuff, but ultimately did not get any of it. Anyway, I ended up spending, I believe I spent, did I buy the one scarf afterwards? I believe I spent $215. I think he gave me some kind of a deal, and I don't know. I ended up spending $215. I don't think I ended up, maybe I did add one of the scarves at the end. Maybe I did pay an extra $15 for that one too. I don't know. Let's just say about $100 a piece. You know, even though he kind of bundled the scarves in, you know, the shoes were priced at $100 a pair. So anyway, this was just a perfect sale. Only took a few weeks to sell. Maybe, no, not even. Maybe 2. Maybe I had these listed for 2 weeks. I don't know. But they're going to a man in New York, which I figured. I figured they would be, you know, probably going to New Jersey, New York, something like that. So yeah, anyway, this was a fantastic sale. These are new in the box, these loafers. Look at those shiny red bottoms. Like this was just such an awesome sale. So yeah, got the dust bag, the original box, everything. And they are authentic. Everything this man had was authentic. All right, next, also, this was also from the same town. This also didn't make it to video. So this set of Ralph Lauren Highland dinnerware, I purchased a full set. They wanted $175. I paid $150 for it. It is service for 8, and I parted it all out. So 4, 4, 4. That's kind of how I split everything up. So like this, for instance, 4 cups and saucers, and I do still have one more lot of 4 cups and saucers. So anyway, this is the first part, or the first pieces that I've sold from this set. So not quite in the green yet with this purchase, but getting close. So $99 for the 4 plus shipping. And then this was also from the Longaberger lot. This is a large potluck basket with it's a cherry wood check design. Very nice pattern. Also on the rare side, and also the bottom box has one of the hard protectors for this particular basket. So this sold for $94.99 plus shipping. All right, next is a vintage Joseph Originals California August little figurine. That's all we're going to say. I'm not going to finish reading the title. So anyway, she sold for $49 plus shipping. She is missing one of the little stones in her belt, but I noted that in the listing. All right, then there's a pair of Quacker Factory Dream Jeans. These I've had for a little while as well. I don't know where I got these or how much I paid for them. Probably came from a yard sale, I'm assuming, or a rummage. These sold for $14.99 plus shipping. All right, this was a recent pickup. This did not make it to video. It was late in the day, but I paid $5 for this, and it sold for $50 plus shipping in about a week. Not too shabby. It was new in the box, but the box smelled a little bit musty, which I did note in the listing, just so the buyer knows. All right, then this is a pair of Taos beauty sandals. These sold for a best offer. I knew I was going to need my phone here. What did these sell for? $27. $27 plus shipping. Next is a Pampered Chef stoneware pie plate. This I purchased, I believe, for $2 or $3. It was kind of sitting in my to be listed pile. And I was like, oh, you know what? It's fall. People are baking apple pies. People are baking pumpkin pies. I got to get this sucker listed. And it sold also within probably a week for $20 plus shipping. It looks like it was maybe never used, but didn't have the original box or anything. Had it had the original box, I would have listed it a little bit higher. All right, also from my large Longaberger lot, I sold this bowl, 8-inch American Craft Ivy Green. This sold for $35 plus shipping. Next is a Precious Moments Sugartown Christmas tree. I have 2 of these. One sold now. Still have one more to go. This came out of the Precious Moments lot that I purchased a few weeks ago. I actually purchased 2 separate lots. I think I paid $15 for the one, and I can't remember what I paid on the other one. But these pieces have been, consistently selling, which I knew they would. I mean, not for a crazy amount, but it was definitely worth picking them up. Here's another one, also from the same 2 lots. This one is the Heavenly Light. This one sold for $10 as well. This one is not part of Sugartown. Is that what it's called? Sugartown? Yeah. Had to go back and check. You deal with so much stuff on a daily basis. Sometimes you forget a little bit. Like, what is this called? Even though we've sold it a million times. All right, next is an Easton, Pennsylvania high school alumni directory. This sold for $25 plus shipping. I got this for free along with a bunch of yearbooks at a sale. I want to say July, the end of July maybe. So nothing into that. Also from my Longaberger lot, sold these napkin rings, pewter napkin rings, set of 4. They sold for $23 plus shipping. And then we have 4 Betty Boop Christmas ornaments, as is, because some of them, the strings are worn on them, and will probably need to be replaced because, You never know when they could snap. So anyway, these sold for $15 plus shipping. I think I paid $1 or $2 for all of these back in maybe July, the end of July. I bought some other stuff, some other Betty Boop stuff with it. All right. Also, now this is actually the first clothing sales from my Lily Pulitzer haul. Remember in the video, what did I pay? $200 for everything. Anyway, so I took a best offer of $40 on the skirt. I was going to list this set together, but then I decided, no, I'm not going to do that. Someone may just want the shirt. Someone may just want the skirt. Well, it does turn out the same buyer did buy both. But you never know. So I listed them separately. So anyway, the skirt sold on best offer for $40 plus shipping. Same buyer also purchased the top for $38 plus shipping. All right, next is a Coach Ashley satchel bag. This one I've had for a little while, and this one sold on best offer for $37 plus shipping. All right, next is a set of vintage retro shower curtain hooks. I think these were in a video before because I have a bunch of them. I still have 5 of these, and then I have some in like a green, like a seafoam green, I think, color. Or maybe they're blue. Maybe I didn't get I don't know. I have these in another color. Let's just put it that way. Anyhow, I paid $1 a pack for these. I just thought they looked really cool. I could see these hanging in a tile bathroom, like one of those pink tiled bathrooms. I once lived in a place with a black and pink tile shower bathroom. So that's exactly what I saw when I picked these up, and I just knew they would sell. So I've sold 2 of the pink ones now. This set actually sold on best offer $15.99. Free shipping. They go at like the 12-ounce rate, but the buyer sent me a message asking me if I would lower the price a little. So I did. I think I've sold more of the other color, and I really thought the pink was going to go first. All right, next. Sorry we're stoned. It looks like the sorry we're closed sign. But anyway, the same gentleman from the flea market, the man I purchased all of those banks and like cat items and the salt and peppers, I don't even remember what that stuff is called at this point, and I do still have more of it left. But the second time when I purchased from him, I went to his work. I went to his job to pick some stuff up, and he threw in this mug for free. I did buy some other mugs from him as well. So yeah, this one, just a single mug he just threw in, and it sold for $12 plus shipping. All right, next is 7 Quacker Factory button covers. These are spiders, as you can see. These sold for $23 with free shipping. Same buyer also purchased these tropical drink button covers, which I actually put 5 in the title, but there's 6. I do know how to count. I don't know. I was doing a lot of sell similar that day. So these button covers, if you don't know, they have like an encasement on the back, I guess maybe you would call it. Maybe I just made that up. I don't know. But it kind of like comes open, and you would slip it over your button on these Quacker Factory sweaters. I mean, they may fit other buttons too. I don't know, like standard size buttons. But anyway. And then the same buyer also purchased these 3 seafood button covers. So we have some clams, some crab legs. Wait, crab legs? Oh, it does say crab legs. I was like, I don't see any crab legs. Am I just making up these titles? No. Okay, it does say crab legs right there on the crab sign, and then fish, whatever. These sold for $19. So in total, it was like $65 with free shipping. So that was awesome. When I have free shipping on something, I love when a buyer buys, multiple quantities, because it takes away a little bit from the shipping. It doesn't make it as harsh, I guess you could say. You guys know what I mean? Those of you who sell know what I'm talking about. All right. Anyhow, Then we have a PlayStation 2 Soul Calibur 2 game. This sold for $14.99 with free shipping. This was out of a fairly recent pickup too. I think it was that same video. I think it was that same video with the Lily Pulitzer stuff. I purchased a bag full of video games for $20. And I think they're like pretty much all sold now. I really don't know. This one may have been the last one. I don't know if I have any left from that particular haul. So that bag did really well. All right. Then we have a Longaberger Recipes tie-on. It's a tie-on for a basket. It sold for $17.99 with free shipping. Then we have some Creative Memories tape runner and 2 refills. This came from that one sale in Massachusetts where I bought all that scrapbooking stuff, a lot of Creative Memories stuff. This was one of the pieces, and these sold for $15.99 with free shipping. And lastly, another little item, which these are so easy to ship though. I love it. And I usually only pay $1 for these, like when I see these at a yard sale. So Yankee Candle, Pink Sands, Charming Scents starter kit. So it's got the bangle locket type thing and the fragrance refill for it. So this sold for $17.99 with free shipping. And I don't think I listed this that long ago either. So, all right, guys, that is going to wrap up another What Sold Weekend Edition video. Now I'm going to get back to shipping. I did not rush on the shipping today. I probably couldn't have, even if I wanted to, because I just had a lot going on this morning. My little Bernie, his tummy was very upset, so we had an accident to clean up this morning. It was just like a hectic Monday morning. So I'm really, really glad that that it's Columbus Day and everything is closed. It really worked out in my favor. So yeah, but I am gonna keep plugging away at it and try to get some things listed, and I'll have a little bit lighter of a load tomorrow. So all right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.